Cairngorm, or we're going to go up as far as we want. I'm still quite sort of wheezy, and so I'm probably 4 weeks post COVID infection. But I had a wee bit of a walk yesterday and a little swim in the river, and coming back there was quite a lot of kind of going up the way, and I was really kind of noticing, I mean, I'm much less fit than the last time I was up here. I don't know, I've not been cycling quite as much, so I don't know, but we're just going to take our time, and it's only about 8:30. The weather forecast's supposed to be wet, but when I got up this morning it's actually quite dry, so you can never really kind of sort of trust the weather forecast 100%. So we're just going up the Cairngorm Hill Road. This is the road that you'd go up if you're going skiing, or there's a few other things you can do. I don't think they've really invested massively in the mountain biking, but quite a few cars parked about, so it's the October school holidays, so it's still fairly popular and quite busy up here. So but the sun's kind of breaking through some of the clouds, so we might get a bit of a decent view. Last time I was up here was last New Year. I try and come up at New Year, and I've managed to get a sunrise a couple of times, but it's quite hairy trying to get a sunrise because you need to get to the summit for about 7, so you're properly kind of setting off at the crack of dawn in the pitch dark, and I'm not sure if I'll do it again this year, because last year it was like really, it was blowing an absolute gale, it was raining, it was, I don't know, just generally really dark and quite miserable. So, but I'm expecting a few people to be kind of walking up. The Cairngorm, I think it's the second highest mountain in the UK after Ben Nevis, and it's just a real trudge because you can go up the car park. You go up from the ski car park, and it's all road up to the kind of cafe, and then you follow a big path up to the top cafe, which is the highest cafe in the country. But you can see, you can start to get some view now. That's down over Loch Morlich, so depending on the time I'll maybe get a little splash in there, just in and out, because she'll be tired, she'll just stay in her bed. So she's comfy. You can see on the the funicular they're having to build scaffolding and reinforce all the concrete on the funicular up at the Cairngorm, so it's not going to be open for years, unfortunately. I think you can get around, there's a lift, see that lift up there, but that's not for the faint-hearted if it's windy, because the wind comes right up, and then you traverse along down this way, and then get up into into the range, so it is possible. But for me and people who are quite, you know, sort of beginning, it's a wee bit restrictive. So I've not put my microphone in. I don't know what the sound will be like on this. I'm just doing a wee. I'm going to need to take my hat off. It's starting to warm up already. My lungs are like not in the best shape after that COVID. It's like your air capacity's reduced, but that's the middle cafe there, so we're going to go up a wee bit. I'm not sure if we'll push ourselves all the way to the top, but nice view down onto Loch Morlich. It's not too windy here, but it's going to get really windy, so even try to do any filming, it's going to be difficult with the wind, so we'll see. Nice to get up the hill. I managed to forget Audrey's lead, so that's her car seat belt with a bit of rope, so fine for, she's off the lead quite a lot until we see another dog, or there's no sheep, there's no livestock up here, so it's actually quite good for being off the lead. What a view down to Loch Morlich. Nice to see some snow. It's going to end up getting quite windy and the weather's a wee bit sort of closing in. You can see up behind up there, but we just follow the path and then we hop up onto the summit. But my lungs are settling down a little bit. It's probably quite good to give them a wee bit of a flush out. Woo. She's enjoying it. She's got a wee bit of snack at the top, so but we're up and down, so we're not going to dilly dally when we get to the top. It's like there's a wee bit of a seat by the aerial. It's not super exposed, but there's a kind of weather station up there, but there'll be zero visibility, but an obvious path back down as well, so it's fair, you know. It's one of the safer hills when the visibility's really poor, so it just goes on and on and on. We're not complaining though. Snow on the hill, wind, got plenty of layers. I've got waterproof trousers, I've got a spare hat, she's got a jumper, a raincoat, I've got another jacket to put on underneath this, so yeah, sort of fully prepared for any sort of weather. So it levels out a little bit after this bit. It's not the nicest of paths, but it's fairly easy because it's not kind of, you know, so it is what it is. I like it. sun's at the top, mental windy. Nice, wasn't expecting to see the sun, look. I'm going to have a quick banana and put on my over trousers and my hat. Just get down. As you can hear, you're not going to hear any of the wind. It's blowing an absolute gale just at the top, so quick bite to eat and then back down to the cairn. And then there's little cairns all the way down. Superb. Wow, that's a proper winter. Mid-October, windy as AF at the top. Just gonna keep down that. It's all pretty marked from here all the way up to the summit, so you can see the runs and right. We're going to bear the elements right down this side of the hill. I've got my waterproof trousers on really for an air, for a wind protection, but yeah, I've still got a spare coat. That's a wee bit of snow coming down. Shows you it must be about 2 or 3 degrees. We're getting some clear. That's where we came from, way up there. Way up. Business. Well, that was really nice. Nice little early taste of winter, which is cool. I'm just going to have a quick hop into Loch Morlich because we're passing it, and it's too nice fresh water to miss. So it's quite busy along here. Folk are opening up their doors and everything. Lots of cars parked out because they're not. I don't know. I'm going to try and get the car park right. I'll see what the parking's like along here. Seems crazy busy. Right, quick bit of cold. Business. Oh, that is so nice. That is probably my favourite swimming spot of all time. I mean, just look. The highest beach in the UK. Right, I'm going to get dressed, get down the road for some lunch. I'm playing tennis with Mia this afternoon. All good. Oh, that was doing up the Cairngorm and coming in here is like double wham. Apologies for the microphone again, this is all on the phone, so oh well, perfect.